The Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's visit to Nepal for a friend's wedding has triggered a barrage of tweets from the BJP and its supporters, many of them taking pot shots at Rahul Gandhi for attending a party while being critical of the government on social media. Now, sharing the clip, the BJP IT in charge, Amit Malviya, tweeted, Rahul Gandhi was at a nightclub when Mumbai was under siege. He's at a nightclub at a time when his party is exploding. But how exactly was this triggered in the first place? It actually was triggered a little while earlier on. We'll first bring you the Congress reaction to this. The Congress has hit back saying it was not yet a crime to visit a friendly nation to attend a friend's wedding, and it was much less egregious than Prime Minister Modi making a surprise visit to former Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's daughter's wedding in 2015. But this is how it actually started. Some time back, referring to the Prime Minister's visit to Europe, the Congress tweeted, "There's a crisis in the country, but Sahib likes to be abroad." And then this video surfaced, and it's become a fairly intense debate on social media. Joining us now to look at this, the Lok Sabha MP Manikam Tagore. We're also joined by Smita Prakash, the editor of ANI, and PKD Nambiar. I'd like to thank you all very much for being with us. So, Mr. Tagore, let me ask you first, would you agree that it was that remark, that tweet first by the Congress, which sort of perhaps triggered this outcome when the Congress said that, look, Saab is abroad, referring to Narendra Modi's visit outside, and then a bit of hypocrisy there if you've got a video of Rahul Gandhi partying for whatever the reasons may have been?
No, the real issue is the power situation in India and the coal shortage, petrol at 110 rupees, diesel at 100 rupees, LPG at 1000 plus. All these are all real problems. But Saib is out. Therefore, India is suffering, but Saib is in a 3-day visit. And the equilibrium in India, the ecosystem in India is like that RSS and BJP is able to develop that equilibrium. They wanted to divert that from the real issue. They can do anything. Hijab can come. Bulldozer can do that. Private marriage party can also do that.
Mr. Tagore, you aren't answering my question. I understand the points you're mentioning, and of course, we face lots of problems in this country. But the moment the Congress says Saab likes to be abroad, when the senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is also abroad, there seems to be an element of hypocrisy there.
No, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is not the Prime Minister, I think. We are mentioning about the Prime Minister. When India is at trouble in power crisis, coal crisis, and petrol, diesel, and LPG connections, we are asking about the Prime Minister.
Okay. PKD Nambiar, would you like to respond to that? The Congress criticism was of the Prime Minister, and Mr. Tagore makes the distinction that it's not enough to say that, that Rahul Gandhi is also abroad and that there is hypocrisy there. He says the remarks were on the Prime Minister. Rahul Gandhi is not the PM of India.
Well, Vishnu, it is very understandable for a Congress spokesperson or a Congress representative to defend Rahul Gandhi, because most of the time they will have to defend him for wrong reasons. See, I don't think that anybody would have any problem that if it is a private visit of an individual to another country, or for that matter, going to a nightclub, I don't think that's not a crime, at least in this country, and anywhere he's a free bird, he can do it. The challenge is that over the last couple of years, what we have been talking about Congress, there are congressmen coming up and talking about there is an existential crisis. In your own show a few days ago, the former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Mr. Chauhan, had said that, Prithviraj Chauhan has said that it is Congress is going through an existential crisis. There is a leadership crisis in that party.
If there is a leadership crisis and an existential crisis, it means you can't travel.
No, I'm not saying you that. The problem is that he is only become like a Twitter or a social media opposition leader.
But what does that have to do with him traveling abroad?
He's hardly go visit with Wayanad. He hit and run all the time, criticizing the government for reasons which he don't even know. He can't even explain to the media what is the reason he is talking about. His own government, for an example,
so basically this is PKD Nambiar, a video emerges of Rahul Gandhi at a party or at a nightclub, and that gives the BJP ammunition to go after him.
It's not like that he cannot go and do a party, and as I said, as a private individual he can go and do anything. The problem is that his style of a vacation politician and come and criticize for anything and everything without even having in a true base.
Okay, so let me ask Smita this. Is Rahul Gandhi a vacation politician? I mean, this is the bit I honestly don't understand. Why can't a politician have a vacation? Why can't he be at a nightclub? What does that have to do with his politics in India?
Sure. I mean, Vishnu, he's entitled as any citizen of India, like you or me, to vacation anywhere within the country or abroad. Nobody would question him about that. Nobody even should question him.
1 second, Smita, do Journalist Party never heard of it? But anyway, carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Go ahead. I was asking, do journalists also party?
Oh yes, sure. Yes, they do.
Oh, no. We only work, Smita. We only work. But carry on with what you're saying.
No. We all vacation. We all take. Otherwise, it's impossible to work in a country where news is happening, breaking news is happening by the hour. So I think everybody is entitled to vacationing, and in fact, the BJP is entitled to take potshots at Rahul Gandhi, calling him a vacation politician, just as the Congress has every right to defend Rahul Gandhi's lack of presence when its own party is under crisis. It's not a political crisis for the country as a whole, because the Aam Aadmi Party is winning elections, the BJP is winning elections, no other political party, or Mamta is winning elections, Sharad Pawar is comfortable in his own skin, in his own coalition, Uddhav Thackeray is fine, Stalin is fine, yet you won't find any of them vacationing. But which is the political party in crisis right now? The only political party in crisis is the Congress and maybe the BSP. But you won't find even Mayawati vacationing abroad.
No, but that may be coincidental also. No, video has not emerged.
Every election, but he's entitled, and Congress is fine with it, so who are we to complain?
Okay, Mr. Tagore, you know, Smriti Irani was in Wayanad today. Wayanad, the constituency of Rahul Gandhi. She took political potshots at him as well over there. How does the Congress see the visit of the Minister Smriti Irani to Wayanad today?
Good that she has left from Mumbai and Delhi to the other constituencies. She has never visited Tamil Nadu, my constituency, or Madurai or something. There are 20 constituencies she has never visited. Kerala, she has gone to one constituency. It's a welcome thing that ministers have started to do work, because ministers only does politics and tweeting and attacking Mr. Gandhi. And it is good that the ministers, one by one, minister should also go to Wayanad and should not punish those people in Wayanad.
She also said that Rahul Gandhi ran away from Amethi.
No, she can say anything. She can say anything because she has run away. I can tell that she has run away from Chandni Chowk. I can tell that thing. This is a political blame game, and I can understand that. And she has the right to say anything, but people of Wayanad has a lot of affection towards Mr. Gandhi. Therefore, only they are elected with that huge majority to him.
All right,
we understand that.
Okay, fair enough. I'd like to thank you all very much for joining us. It's that video which certainly piqued curiosity on what Rahul Gandhi was doing, but he's there in Nepal on the wedding of a friend of his, and he's partying and celebrating as perhaps all of us do. But that hasn't stopped the political back and forth in India. Thank you both very much, or thank you all very much for being with us.